going to be launching a tasty pastry. It's a low-carb Pop-Tart. It's got 3 to 4 grams of net carbs, and we love this show. This is our best place to be in LA.
Welcome back to Legendary Foods Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Friday, December 17th, 2021. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Hey, I'm going to warn you right now, if you woke up today feeling sensitive about the way you look, this segment is going to hurt your feelings even more because Hassan Mostafa is in that kind of mode right now. Over the last week or so, Hassan's released a handful of videos that are absolutely ridiculous, even by his standards. He's so big and so full that he almost looks like a cartoon character. Even though he didn't get an Olympia qualification this year, if you watched Hassan throughout the year, you saw the signs of progression. So if you can figure out how to fine-tune those last few details, next year could be a game changer. Some of you probably know that the NPC Nationals are this weekend. And even though we don't usually do a ton of national coverage, we don't usually have national level guys generating buzz the way Carlos Thomas has this year either. He looked great when he won the NPC Armed Forces a few weeks ago, but from the outside it looks like he's really doubled down since then, because you can see a lot more detail and separation now. Sometimes making predictions for these national shows feels like a exercise in futility, because you just never know what you're gonna get. But if Carlos is as good as advertised and nothing crazy happens between now and the end of the week, he could be your overall winner when it's all said and done. Sometimes when you're in the media, you just have to trust your sources. And right now, my sources are telling me that David Stanford might end up being the overall winner in men's physique this weekend. He's coming in riding a wave of momentum after putting together a couple of good shows earlier in the year. And people in his camp believe that he has the potential to be the next Aaron Banks, because they see him as someone who could come in and make an immediate impact at the pro level. Historically speaking, the overall men's physique winners from the NPC Nationals have gone on to do some pretty amazing things at the next level. So if he does end up being the next in line, I want you to remember that you heard it here first. And finally, we're sending you off for the weekend with this new update from former Olympia champ Brandon Curry, who somehow looks like he's already in mid-season form in the middle of December. One of the really interesting things about Brandon over the last 2 or 3 years is the way that he keeps managing to improve around the margins. And when you're already at his level, your placings are usually more about consistency than anything else. So for him to still be getting better at this stage of his career, it's really amazing. This guy is an Olympia winner who's somehow still underappreciated, which feels like a weird thing to say, because when it's all said and done, he's going to go down as one of the greatest bodybuilders of his era, and maybe even all time. And that alone feels like it deserves some more recognition. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.